Aloha, friends and family. I love greeting you with aloha. If it's safe to do so, please close your eyes and feel aloha blessings flowing from my heart to yours. Aloha blessings of light, oneness, truth, being humble. Aloha blessings of being aware in each moment. Aloha, absolute true love. Aloha is so full of meaning, power, and blessings. Do you know the meaning, power, and blessings inherent in your name? Are you utilizing the power of your name to create blessings for yourself, your family, and humanity? If we haven't had the pleasure of meeting before, my name is Timothy. My mom named me Timothy for several reasons. First, though she wasn't religious in any way, she chose Timothy because it meant honoring God. My middle name of Thomas was in honor of my great uncle, Tom. She also liked the idea of Timothy because she could call me Timmy as a baby and a child, Tim as I got older, and Timothy when I was a so-called adult. And she followed this timing up until Timothy. She didn't start calling me Timothy until I asked her and everyone else to. The day I came to her in my 50s, sharing that I now wanted to be called Timothy instead of Tim, she said, "I've been waiting for you to claim that aspect of your name," and then told me the story I just shared with you. And it was in my early 30s that a complete life meltdown triggered me after 3 days of crying in bed without eating to cry out to God, "If you exist, I need to find you." Little did I realize then that my spiritual quest actually started the day I chose my daughter's middle name, Dawn, as in the dawn of a new day. After her mom and I had jointly agreed on Melanie as her first name, I went to look up the meaning of that beautiful name, Melanie. I was quite surprised to discover it came from melancholy, darkness. In that very moment, years from consciously awakening to anything spiritual, I found myself saying, no daughter of mine is going to be named darkness unless it's followed by light, thus dawn. Years later, I discovered the term for teacher, guru, means darkness, gu, followed by light, ru. Guru, a teacher who removes the darkness so one can discover the light they are. And my daughter has been one of my gurus ever since that naming incident and from the moment she was born. Stories I will share at other times. And it was one of my spiritual gurus who gave me the spiritual name of Ganeshananda, the bliss of Ganesh. I'm going to save the amazing story related to the timing of receiving this name for another time too. But it was chosen with perhaps even more care and intention than my mom chose Timothy. It contains many blessings for you, your children, and your family. Ganesh is known throughout the world as the remover of obstacles. And one of my dharmas in life is to banish fear and deprivation from all aspects of people's lives. Excuse me. I've been empowering people of all ages to heighten their awareness and achieve their full potential for over 40 years, to leap over some of life's most difficult challenges with grace and ease, to live vibrant, happy, healthy lives, and connect ever deeper with their spiritual essence. I facilitate these transformations using ancient arts, sacred sciences, fairy tales, and everything in between. While many know Ganesh as the remover of obstacles, few know that Ganesh is also one of the deities pertaining to literature and writing. Perhaps that too relates to the blessings I've received of writing more children's stories than anyone currently alive. 86 to date, with many more on the storyboards. When the great sage Vyasa began composing the Mahabharata, he asked Ganesh to be his scribe. The Mahabharata is the longest poem ever written and one of the two major Sanskrit epics of ancient India. Ganesh, being a very busy deity, agreed on one condition, that Vyasa would recite without stopping. Vyasa posed a counter, that Ganesh would not write down the meaning of a verse that he did not understand. Ganesh agreed, and work on the epic began. As the sage recited, Ganesh wrote. Whenever he needed to rest, Vyasa would sneak in a complicated verse. Ganesh had to stop to figure it out, and Vyasa would take a breather and compose more verses. And so it went on. One day, Ganesh's pen broke while writing. Now, under the terms of their agreement, he couldn't stop. So he just broke off his tusk and used it as a pen. Thus, the epic was finished, and the reason Ganesh is depicted with one full and one partial tusk. This is the same dedication and presence of awareness with which I write every fairy tale of the heart. I actually can't write a story for you and your children until I fully imbibed any and all of the lessons contained in that story. Sometimes I've gone many years between writing stories, and sometimes 6 or 7 will flow out one after another. I'm fully aware of how each word, sentence, paragraph, and storyline of every fairy tale I write may affect you and your children. This library of stories is based on my experiences and wisdom, which contain a richness and reliable, time-tested proof that far exceeds knowledge and technical skills. You are guaranteed that I truly know the depths of what I'm writing for you and your children, compliments of Ganesh's blessings, God's blessings. The same goes for everything I teach, multiple forms of Reiki, meditation, Qigong, Tai Chi, and yoga. I've embodied the ability to transmit the essence of those practices to anyone because I've done a deep dive into all of them, far beyond their techniques. Again, I'd like to ask you, do you know the meaning, power, and blessings inherent in your name? Are you utilizing the power of your name to create blessings for yourself, your family, and humanity? I can't unlock the powers and blessings inherent in the meaning of your name or the names of your loved ones, but I can be of great assistance in unlocking your inherent powers to discover those powers and blessings and fulfill your life's purposes while removing any obstacles in the way. I can also suggest that just like other beliefs and conditionings you and your loved ones may need to release in order to fully embrace God's mission for you, you may need to change your name to a vibration that is aligned with who you know yourselves to be or want to be. Ganesh wasn't the first spiritual name my guru gave me. That name was one I didn't resonate with, causing me to eventually ask for a new one. We're not locked into anything, beloveds. To assist you and your family members in discovering and empowering your inherent blessings, gifts, and life's purposes while removing any obstacles in the way, you'll find free meditations, guided visualizations, Qigong exercises, stories, and a song at timothystutz.com. I'll put the link in the description. My experience with all these gifts proves they are among the most effective gifts I can give you to embody your divine inheritances and live happier, healthier, and more peaceful, loving, and successful lives. Speaking of lives, I'll be live again tomorrow on the last day of 2021 with more proven, time-tested tips you can use to help you and your children to create the magical, miraculous lives of your dreams and beyond, with a turbo boost of love and light for launching into 2022. With all my blessings for peace, love, and bliss, wrapped in an infinite stream of miraculous, magical miracles for you, your children, and your family. Mahalo for being here.